Welcome back, y'all. This is Astrolyszics, and I got my gentle tarot out. Okay, I got my gentle tarot out because it's Cancer season. Happy birthday to Cancers. I hope Geminis enjoyed their birthdays. Let's get into it. There is a Jupiter Kazemi right now. I remembered what Kazemi was and then I forgot, but it's at a critical degree that just makes that certain planet even louder is basically the vibes. A lot of people saying it's so lucky and whatever. Jupiter can be luck, right? But what Jupiter does is amplify. So Jupiter is now in the sign of Cancer. It was in the sign of Gemini last year. So we have about like a year-ish of Jupiter in Cancer. So there's a lot of Cancer energy right now. The moon is void. When I say the moon is void, it's not in any sign right now. Well, it's like the endings of a sign, but it's doing its thing. So all that to say, and I wrote a blog post about Jupiter and Cancer and potential like mother nurture wounds. So check that out. What's going on with this? But we may be feeling overwhelmed. We may be feeling triggered. We may be feeling not so great. Maybe feeling depleted I already said overwhelmed. Somebody's really overwhelmed. Love to you. Sending out love to you. Harvest of Wands. Oh, let me find my little guidebook. Because Harvest of Wands, I like the guidebook. Okay, apparently we gotta talk about it. So, initial reading for the folks then. Making sure you can see it because my little stand is broken. So, we're working with what we have. But overall, this combination of overwhelm, maybe you gotta scream, maybe you gotta cry, maybe you gotta go into a forest and scream. I signed myself up with you. Hear about that life. Is it in my Kindle app or is it in my books app? When a girl has too many books. I'll also eventually be phasing out of YouTube because of their new forced agreements. Still configuring what that's gonna look like. Probably directly on my website, so I'll probably post intros there. I mean, intros and like beginnings of readings here. And then if you want something more in depth, just jump over to the other side. That's what I'm planning on doing, probably. It's been so long, I ain't even sign in. Please be the correct password, Lord. They got you authenticating all kinds of things and leaking your passwords anyway. Here. So, that'll probably be on my... I'm thinking, because I'm thinking of using my password, I'm crazy. This is how you know I can't multitask well. Or I'm just tired. Girl, okay. Overall, the Harvest of Wands, it's in here somewhere. To me is like the Ten of Wands, where it's like you're carrying other people's burdens. And it's just a lot. But also, a lone wolf looks for its pack, right? That's why they howl and all them thing they. And at least in this case, this is the story, and I'm sticking to it. It's also surrounded by what looks to be rosemary. There's a lot of like rosemary and herbs in this. This is actually an indigenous deck. The creator is indigenous. And so I've been very much sitting with this, and this is why I say if you're feeling overwhelmed or you're just confused about all the feels that you got going on, I recommend my blog post because it just gives insight on what could be coming up for you or not, right? But I'm watching a K-drama, and I took a screenshot, which is also part of the blog, where it says if you want to go, basically it's the same as like the African proverb, like if you want to go far, go by yourself, but if you want to go, I don't know what the second part of that is, go with others. Same energy. You don't have to carry all this shit alone. It's basically, I'm saying all that to say you don't have to do this shit alone. You can reach out to spirit, to community. Allow yourself to be held, right? Allow yourself to be held. I don't know where that thing is, but you get the gist of what I'm saying, y'all. And it's followed by a 10 of thunder, and I wonder if all your life you've had to do that is to carry your own self. And we get tired, y'all. Everyone is not above needing support. Everyone is not above needing care. Everyone is, we all need each other. All this, we're in the middle of madness and war, and now I find the guidebook. Madness and war and oppression and fighting back and all of these unprecedented, keep precedenting times. Community care is going to be vital for our lives, and figuring out what that looks like, how we build our inner community and how we support outer community, all of it is important. And part of that community is how we speak to ourselves, how we talk to ourselves, how we do or don't take care of ourselves. And things that others have told us that keep us in that same loop of needing to do, oh, ain't nobody got me, so I got me, whatever. It's exhausting to I got me. Sometimes we just need to fall apart. Sometimes we need to just be like, I don't got it. And that is okay. The people that pull up when you say you don't got it, the people that say I got you, right? And if there's no one around, being at your altar and saying I don't got it, I just be what's needed. Do not be your worst enemy. Do not let anyone put you into a loop of defeat, right? Because we all have negative thoughts. That's just the reality of things. But what we do with those thoughts, how we allow them to take shape, to live, to carry in our lives, is what shows us, right? It's what takes over. It's what, it's what we let take over and how. And so Found the guidebook, downloaded the guidebook. We're moving forward. Whatever. I'm getting the message. Do not be your own mountain to climb. Do not punish yourself for whatever limitations life has forced upon you. Broke out. There's more to life than the I can'ts or you can'ts that people have given you. Okay? And it's a season. It's a temporary season. Oh, start doing affirmations, especially if that second card got to you. Start doing affirmations. Fill your emotional cup. Be it if you are out, whoever you are, if you're a creative, if you're a healer, if you are a form of nurturer of the world, community, and or spirit, you have to take care of your well-being. And be in spaces that are good for your nervous system. If you have to cry, stop holding it in. Because good things come. 9 of Cups is right before that. Right before the good things are about to start happening. Okay? Yeah. Ace of Stones. All right. Come on, deck. This is for the people. Let's move. So it's a new moon in Cancer. What foundations will you build? What home frequencies are you calling in? I call home frequency like when you just chilling, right? You're not worried about, I saw one of the cards. You're not worried about anything else because you are chilling in your own space. What is that frequency? What does it look like? For example, right? Oh goodness, these are so chatty. I just need one card. For example, what is, when you are at peace, what does that hold? What does that look like? How does that feel in your body? And how can you construct a life? All right, it looks like 4 cards. We're getting 4. Okay. What does that look like in your current life that you have now? This is gonna be a hard one. I don't know why this is so small. Can I make it? Sorry, I'm trying to like go farther. All right. Go farther. Okay. Some of these might blend into each other, so you have been forewarned. Okay. Think about creating a life that feels like being at home. What does being at home mean to you? What can you do for it to feel like that? That's awesome. Oh, we're pulling cards. Huh? All right. I'll be pulling the Ghetto Tarot as a clarifier. Maybe the Gift of Life Tarot. Y'all have seen those cards before. All right, so we have, I'm going to attempt to make this stand a little bit more. Bring you in closer. So these are the 4 cards, and then I'll be pulling clarifiers. 1, which is fluorite. okay? Which is part of, these are also part of the crystal collection that I have just released for Cancer season 2, which is selenite. 3, which is peach moonstone, or gray moonstone. Yeah, peach gray moonstone. And peach calcite. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's begin with number 1. Moving out 2, moving out 3, moving out 4. So, fluorite. Oh, let me show you I really like fluorite. I know I've told people this a lot, but just in case you're new here. So this is fluorite. Let me see if I can. So you can see the colors. I don't know if it's working or not, friends. Okay? But there we go. Hey. So fluorite comes in different colors. This is a rainbow fluorite, and like if you got really, really close to this, you could see like the rainbows inside. And fluorite is great for people who call themselves empaths, who are highly sensitive, who work with people all day, because fluorite has this ability to kind of keep your aura going, right? It's a refreshing energy. I definitely, it's like a re-up, right? Like if you're playing a video game and you're like, all right, let me get the gold coin or whatever it is, the apple, whatever video game you play. It's been a while. So that you can keep going. I love to use it for cleansing. So I would use it as like a, almost like a wand for folks who are into Reiki. Highly recommend moving energy with fluorite. Okay? All that. 6 of stones. A hand, lead, a hand given, a hand lead. Don't even know where that came from. 6 of stones can be a couple of things. It can be a benefactor. It can be someone who offers you relief. A lending hand, right? Glad that is actually in reverse. I was actually having a conversation with somebody, and it's like a meme. Instead of grabbing your hand, they give you a high five. What a messed up concept. But how many times have we asked for help and that's what you got this. I believe in you. I've been guilty of that. And what is to be said about that is this time, if you ask, you may just receive. Keep trying, right? Keep believing that people will show up for you. You're worthy of having your break, having your finally come in. And someone will offer that little thing that creates overflow for you. It might even be you. It might be that you finally figure out how to do something, or what the fuck you not gonna do no more, right? If you're doing absolutely too much. But also be mindful of giving your last, right? to somebody who got it all from you, right? Part of overflow, abundance, reciprocity is in not feeling the need to convince anybody that you are worthy of care and consideration. And the day that you say to yourself, you know what? It's not a tit for tat that I'm doing, but I'm also not this unlimited well of resource. I have been a resource and I need resources. I need support. Ask for it. And I was also, shout out to the socials. Because someone said, instead of assuming that people will do it because they should know, because if they care, they will, and if why not say, I need this and this? Are you willing to do it? And you know what? When I've gone that route, it is so much more effective and affirming. Because the people who ain't. And you'll know, and you don't have to figure out and over compensate to figure some shit out. You don't gotta Blues Clues this shit. People will tell you, either through their actions or lack of response, right? Ask, because you might just be asking the right person. And what it will do is all of those, definitely, if you didn't see the beginning message, this beginning message definitely was for you. Go back and watch it. If and when somebody pulls up and is like, hey, I got you, and they do, be it an affirmation, be it that they actually give you their hand and they pull you out of what you got going on, be it that you figure out something, be it that spirit gives you an offering that you've been waiting for, it helps you no longer expect the worst. Ask clearly what you need. We don't always know what we need. Do your best. Because that's a 2 of coins. That's a 4 of coins. Because what happens is that being able to ask somebody, especially if you're in a dynamic where you've been overgiving, you learn to realize who isn't your well-being's benefactor, right? Who isn't helping you bloom. And you're able to say, quality over quantity. A lot of times, sometimes we ask, will this person like us? Am I worthy? Am I good enough for whatever? Whole time you're asking the wrong question. Are they worthy? Are they good enough? Do they deserve this much access? Right? This is interpersonal. This is the one-on-ones. We're not talking about world stage, collective type stuff. Because you can't. That's not part of the liberation work. But in your places that keep you emotionally and holistically hydrated, or should be, does this person deserve to be in this well, in this wealth that is you? If not, act accordingly. You don't gotta share all your stuff with people. Sometimes the less you say, the more people want to know, but it's still not their business. So if you've been sad and depressed, struggling, are those struggles really yours? especially with all of this Cancer energy, because you might be absorbing stuff. Or are you surrounded by a lot of people that are struggling and feel like you can't be happy? Or you just need a break and you need consideration and care. You're worth of taking a time out and receiving. That is what I will say for that. Recalibrate, reconsider, review. You need to be nurtured and you need to be nurturing, right? That is the season. That is Cancer season. And so if you're in a position where you're mothering and you're being smothered by other people's needs, it's an imbalance. Open up your hand and ask for it. Okay? Okay. All right. Selenite. Selenite Finn. Love me some selenite. It is the energetic wash cycle. Okay? Let it come over you. It's not grounding. It's clearing. Like salt, right? It repels negative things. Same kind of vibe. Definitely move these around. Shout out to that. So, the happiest card in the deck. Oh, followed by the moon. Okay. Can I be you for a day? I don't know what you got going on, but invite me to the function. It's giving what is it? My sunshine has come and there's no more rain in this cloud. I feel like life ain't been no crystal stair. But joy is here. Will you allow yourself to be held in it? Will you allow your life to keep reverberating within joy? Will you choose yourself every single time? Not at the expense of others, right? But at the expanse. If you have been going through it and you are finally seeing joy come in, do not negate it. Do not feel guilty for it. Embrace that motherfucker and run. Frolic. Record it in your body. And keep finding all the doors, the hallways, the open windows to creep right back into it. Grab it. Share it. This is your season. Be seen. Let the sun experience you. Be out in the sun. Get a tan. Get another shade darker. Soak in the sun. Literally, Natasha Bedingfield for you, right? Like, release your inhibitions. You know the rest. This is it. This is the moment you have been waiting for. This is the plot twist. This is not even the climax really of life, but this is where you get over that. I guess it's the climax that get over the hill and you're heading towards, you done did the fight. You done beat the ultimate boss, which may have been you, to be honest. Or decisions that you have made. Let the guilt go. And just have fun this summer. Fall in love. Play. Whatever that looks like for you. With self, with others. You need play in your life. create art for the sake of it, dance, sing, all the things that maybe you weren't allowed to do, that brought you joy, fucking do it. Who gonna check you? This is your season of joy. Please do not squander it. Do not minimize it. Invite others into your joy. And if anybody has something slick to say, they may not be deserving of this season. See them on the next way out if you want to. If somebody is trying to rain on your fucking parade, they have to go. Because you didn't get here by luck. You got here because you were fighting to be there. And if it's not joyous right the fuck now, maybe you need to make the decision to be joyful. To call that in. The new moon is about planting seeds. Maybe you need to plant a sunflower. I'm so proud of you. Card number 2. Live your life. Card number 3. Come on. It's getting better. All right. 4 of Wands. Let's get closer. The naked human. So we have Gray Moonstone. Gray Moonstone, oh, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm seeing it now. It has a little bit of like blue iridescence, like a labradorite would. If you know what that stone is, I don't have it on me right now. And yes, it's a mermaid, which for me very much embodies this season of like the depths of feelings, the majestic nature, and the mythological portion of it, right? Like there is a magic to Cancer. Sometimes Cancer don't be outside all the time. And when they pop out, you're like, oh shit. Gorgeous human being, that's dope. Or they're a crab and they gonna stab you with their claw. Either or. So Gray Moonstone is intuitive. It is grounding. But it's also like holding, right? It's like having a piece of the moon. There is a piece of intuitive gentleness that comes with Moonstone. Especially like the gray, because gray kind of like neutralizes things. It has a little bit of browns and reds and things. Earthly, right? Even though it's the moon. Moonstone, to me, overall, across all of them, has this invitation for care. Okay? 4 of Wands. Let's talk about the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands. In other cards, it's like marriage and kids and celebrations and whatever. I like this one because it's like you done came out the cocoon. If you have been resting or I have no choice but to. If you have been in a season of cocooning, if you have been low-key, if you kind of just been in the cut, right? Or you've had something secret, it's time to pop out and show out. It's time to celebrate your metamorphosis, to literally, be like the meme of like, you've changed, yes. Life has changed me. I'd hope that it has. I hope that I have grown. Actually, I have grown. I am more solid within myself. I am more myself than I've ever been. But I am also soft and I am also audacious. Be audacious. Follow what is firing you up in a good way. When you need to rest, rest. Because this says rest, but it's not a season of rest right now. Take that joy, that growth, that resurgence from the ashes and run it. You have an idea, you have an inkling, you have a feeling. Run it. Don't wait for permission. Don't tell nobody so that they can be like, yeah, dude. Go. Create the thing. Let it. This is your definite season of you've earned your stripes or your wings. Fly. Fly as viciously and audaciously as you can. Find rest in the in-betweens. Don't burn yourself out. Because like as much as a butterfly is flying, they're not flying during the rain, right? They literally stop and wait for the rain to go so that they don't fuck up their wings. Be smart about your wings. They're brand new. Rest when it is time to rest. Don't wait for your body to rest you. But run it. That, whatever it is, that little twinkle in your eye, that little light bulb, if you need permission, go do it. It will be successful. And I think it'll keep re-strengthening your ability to take flight. Don't sleep, don't play. I mean, sleep and play, but like, don't sleep on yourself. Okay? Card number 4. Peach calcite. Emotional healing. Calm. Calcite, I think, is also, and I could be wrong, it is a soft stone for the most part. It don't feel soft, but it is like a softer stone. It is a salt. I feel like it's selenite, calcite. There is a type of salt situation going on. So energy healing, a type of full healing kind of energy. Transmute some shit. Gently. 9 of Stones, baby. The cards are getting better and better. The 9 of Stones is the 9 of Pentacles, my boss. You're not quite there yet, right? But you're about to get there. Dream, desire, follow. Your foundations are strong. You are grounded. You are about to hit a jackpot with either you're pitching things. Opportunities are here. What you decide is never a wrong choice. Just make sure that it feels affirming and grounding to you. You may have been feeling like the universe forgot about me. It hasn't. I gotta pick that one up. It hasn't. What you do while you wait, and I'll come back and see. What you do while you wait also tells the universe where you at. If you get desperate, I mean, we're having a human experience, and spirit sometimes is like, child, I'm on my own time. I get it. But what you say while you wait, find something interesting to do. Okay? Because if you despair, maybe you're not ready. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're not ready. Whole time you ready as hell. It'd be like that. But you have not been forgotten. Delays are not rejections. Delays are not no's. Delays are not never going to happen, right? That's not what it means. It means I was on the way and maybe the train was out, So I had to walk my way there. All the cabs were full. If you upstate, that's for you. It means there was traffic along the way, but I was on my way to you. We have the Queen of Brooms, and I actually want to read this one, which would be the Queen of Wands. Cups. Much of this. Broom. Is that broom on fire? Hell yeah. Okay. Queen of Broom. Generosity and strength. Independence, honor, spiritual visions, passion, zest for life, exuberant. Oh. If you've had a vision, an insight, a dream, a desire, a thing that you can taste and almost see or have seen already, it is not there fijuk. It is not there for serendipity. It is there because it exists and it is yours. Zest for life, exuberance, warmth, vibrancy, adaptability. Sometimes you need a pivot. This has dominant female energy, which, I mean, this can kind of have, but this is for everybody. Everybody got yin and yang, feminine, mass, all that. We have our receiving and creating and making shit happen energy, right? Our inner strength, our inner power, our abilities to strategize. Mars, Venus, we got both. You are not afraid to demonstrate your power to others, nor do you shy away from a challenge. The world has enough for everyone, and you have the strength of help others. You have the strength of help others get their share. Enjoy it, ground yourself in it, and let the abundance in you and around you overflow. Don't be this. Life may have felt like this, but this is not who you are. Winter is over. Summer has arrived. Do not let the woundings of systemic violence, right? Of ensuring that Black folks, brown folks, indigenous folks are in seasons of lack. It does not exist. It never did. It doesn't exist even in the stories that we have had passed down to us. There is a reason why. Just because things have been scarce does not mean that you are a person of scarcity. All hell's burning loose. Might as well go live your motherfucking dreams. And you are grounded in that possibility. What will you create? What will grow alongside you? What will you grow? Clear as a crystal. Thank you, y'all, for listening. Stay tuned for how I phase out. If you've been feeling my readings, please keep your eye out. Maybe it'll be a short, maybe it'll be a reel, or maybe it'll be in the next moon video, right? Of where to go, how to find me. I still want to connect with y'all. Please tell me what card y'all got. If you got a homie, tell a homie. Share with a homie. Like, subscribe, so that way you can know where I'm headed. I don't even know. I have ideas. And so, I do a lot. And I'm always trying to figure out how to centralize the things. And so, thank you again for listening, for spending time with me. You could be on anybody else's channel and you right here with me. And I appreciate that. I will see you next time. A little quickie. Because for some reason, They're like, love reading. I barely do those. Y'all know I barely do those. For some, people are afraid and like to play games with themselves about the love. If this is you and you're like, somebody hurt me 10 years ago and I have never healed since, get it together. Please. You're worthy of love. Everybody been heartbroken. What will you do with that? Will you allow love in? Everybody done had their heart broken. Unless you never dated before. Okay? I'm definitely talking to a couple of people. If you got a homeboy, please let him know that I am talking to him. Okay? We'll get this love reading in and out real quick. Look at this. Yeah. Okay. Real quick. Please allow yourself the gift of vulnerability, y'all. It is majestic. It is beautiful. And when the right people know how to receive your love, it's magical. And when you know how to receive love and realize you've been loved the whole time, can't nobody stop you. So, 3 cards. Mermaid, pink calcite, selenite tail. These are all part of my new Cancer season crystal collection. So check them out. Limited items. I'm definitely not going to be restocking any of this. So whatever's gone is gone, y'all. But I did this because I wanted us to heal emotionally for sure. So I'm gonna move 3 out the way. I'm gonna move 2 out the way. The High Priestess. Okay, all right. So the High Priestess, you might be a magic girly. And that magic girl, magical person, an intuitive person, somebody who just be knowing, right? And it might be harder for you to feel like you will find your person. But we got this moonstone here that is grounding. That is an intuitive invitation to perceive. You may have to ask your spirit team about the person. That really might be the vibes. I'm actually also looking for it in the book. Now that I got it, y'all might meet through spirit, through dream, through a strange occurrence. It may feel very like, I know this person. I done seen you before. I don't know you. You sure? And they'll be like, actually, we do know each other. We've known each other for a while. Just not in this lifetime. I'm also a writer, y'all, so I might get a little romantic. But it's gonna feel like that. And I'm not talking about guessy flames and soulmate. Ordained love. Okay? Literally ordained love. Justice, judgment, and the 2 of Wands. Do not settle. Do not settle with somebody who doesn't allow you to be all of yourself, who doesn't add things to your altar, who isn't willing to protect you, who hasn't done spiritual work themselves. And not for manipulation, right? So let's read the High Priestess. When I tell you spirit ordained, like you didn't even see this mofo coming. Maybe they live somewhere else. far from where you already live or have lived. Maybe they're a traveler. There'll be an aspect that is unexpected, a difference of cultures, thought processes, maybe even race. I mean, I got hella black people here, but it might be a different culture. They may be black just from somewhere else. High Priestess. I embody the transcendent nature of the owl, who in the quiet depth of night sees in the dark. I travel fluidly between exterior and interior realms, so y'all met in the astral already. I see deeper meaning and connections clearly. This initial meeting may freak you out a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. Not in a negative, but in a like, oh, Spirit, you were listening the whole time, and here they are. The High Priestess presents us with the meditation of what is going on underneath, the hidden stories that direct our actions and responses. This is a place of potential, magic, and deep healing. Between the seen and the unseen is where we connect more deeply with our purpose and our soul. Are you ready to call forth not just romantic love, but a spiritual alignment in your relationships? Because they're going to ask you to grow deeper into your practice. This card may be gently asking you to take a closer look. Take a step back into non-action. You don't gotta do a damn thing. Feel the mystery and embrace the shadow. Listen. Wait. What do you hear? That's card number 1, boo. And it's a 2. We also have Judgment, which looks like 2. We have a 2 of Wands. Y'all go together so bad. Well, they're pulling up on you, boo. And you may not be ready, and that's okay. But you also don't have to do a damn thing to bring them forth. Know that. Card number uno. All right, we have emotional healing, pink calcite. The 2 of Cups. Why are you in reverse? Sometimes endings are beginnings. Sometimes the person that you liked was in the way of the person you need to be with. I'm just saying. The 2 of Cups in this deck, no matter how you flip it, if it was upright or in the reverse, no one is thirsty. Everyone is well hydrated, giving to themselves is what it looks like, right? Instead of giving to somebody else. So maybe you're in a season, okay, of taking care of yourself. I still have the sun. Okay. Oh, baby. All right. The 2 of Cups is reversed, right? This was in the reverse as well, but ended up this way. The more you love you, the more you take care of you, the more you embody the love that you seek, the more that you realize you're not seeking a damn thing because you are the overflow. The more you say no to what is not feeding you, right? The more you realize you are the sun, is the more you become the Empress. The Empress don't chase a damn thing. Sorry. The Empress doesn't chase a damn thing. The Empress is bountiful. And anything that the Empress wants, the Empress gets. And creates. The Empress, creativity and fertility. Fertility, femininity, beauty, nature, harmony, and love, passion, shelter, inner, outer wealth. care, abundance. Make sure, because it was in the reverse, the shadow is arbitrariness, unreasonableness, tyranny, pomposity, chaos. Mother Nature has many faces. On the one hand, she gives life. With the other, she brings death. But from this apparent contradiction, new beginnings emerge. What did I say? Discover and accept the diversity of life. Give and take in harmony with Mother Nature. Sit with the sun, the moon, and go to the beach. Allow yourself, you're not starting from zero. You're starting anew. Okay. Last card. Last card is a Seed of Thunder, which I will definitely be reading. Why are these all upside down? Okay, all right. How many we got here? All right, get to work. You are worth the work. You are worth more than other people have maybe given you the time of day for. It don't mean you're not worthy. It means they suck. All right, last card. Last card. Seed of Seed of Thunder. All right, at home in the air element, the Arctic fox is fully engaged. Our seed bounds into the snow, in touch with their senses. Trying and testing new techniques, we are driven by our desire to understand. As the more we know of the world and the realms around us, the more aware we become. This can be an opportunity for expressing yourself differently, finding new ways of vocalizing your truth, desires, and needs. Expand your mind and approach things with wonder. Play. Maybe you've been working all this time. It's time to leave the house. Go outside. This card encourages you to expand your mind, approach things with wonder. It reminds you to maintain objectivity, fairness in your interactions. Since this is a seed, literally the new moon planting seeds. First stage of growth, there is an ever full well of energy and potential that offers to add spirit and vivacity to your step. Go outside, y'all. The person that you are waiting for is not going to drop from the roof, and I hope not. That is a thief, a robber, or somebody working on your roof. Might not be for you. You're already, you got what you need. Go play. Leave the house. Let people see you, experience you. Go have fun. You've done all that you've needed to do. Now it's allow yourself to be found in the wild. Have fun. Tell people what you want to experience. Ask them what they want. If you've been going with the flow your whole life, stop. And let motherfuckers know, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm trying to do. What you trying to do? As gently as possible, you know what I'm saying? But be clear. If you don't got 10 years to wait, let people know you don't got 10 years to wait. If you just want to have an experience, have an experience. You're going to be outside this summer. Just know you will be found in a good way, not a creepy, like, Michael Myers way. I hope these were talking to you. Before I put this away, be mindful of seeing people clearly. And if you don't want to, right? If you are like, Summer, this person's not getting past July, stick to that. Don't fool yourself, though. You want something sincere and real? Keep going. Move on to the next person. You don't have to stay. You can always leave. Happy new moon, y'all. May it be abundant and nourishing. And if not, take it out. That's what I want to do. See y'all on the next moon.